Once I ended up getting this random message from someone, I was so confused. They had ended up telling me they knew something about my mum's final runway show pieces, and I was bewildered. Who was it, and what did they want from me by telling me this, and how did they know? Could I trust them?
Hey, girl, are you okay? You kind of look like you've seen a ghost.
I ended up telling my friends absolutely everything that I found out when I spoke to my dad, and ended up telling them that we needed to probably come up with some sort of plan with the information this person gave us, because if it was true, then perhaps then I could actually be able to carry on my mum's legacy and be able to show off her final stuff. The message ended up telling us that the principal in her office had a secret room where all of her things were. So we ended up having to go and break in.
Wait, how are we going to be able to do this without anyone catching us? Won't anyone see us?
Don't worry, okay? No one's gonna catch us. Everyone's gone, remember?
Hey, yo, but like, look at how cool this is. We don't see this a lot. We could totally pull some pranks on people in their dorms. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna be here to see it.
Why am I your friend?
We ended up being quite lucky with the day that we got the message.
Hey, wait up.
We all ended up going inside the principal's office, and we ended up looking in absolutely every single place that we could think of, trying to find information and trying to find perhaps a secret button or something that could just lead us to a secret room or could tell us about wherever the principal could have been hiding my mum's final legacy. I ended up looking through her computer and trying to see if I could find some sort of note saying what her password was, as I had no idea how I could get in there, as we didn't want to leave a trace of anything that any of us were there. But then suddenly, we all turned around in complete shock. However, luckily, it was just...
What the hell are you guys all doing in here? You guys do know that this is the principal's office, right?
No.
Seriously, what are you all doing?
Well, we're not really doing any... Well, hang on, why are you even here? I mean, you came in here too. What's your reason?
Oh, no. That's not how it works. I asked you first, and let me just say, whatever you guys seem to be looking for, it's, well, you're not very discreet.
So what? You've got no proof of us even in here.
That's true. I don't have any proof. I mean, I guess you're right. I should probably go and get some, right? And what can they do? It looks like I could easily be recording you. How about that? There we go now. See, oh my goodness, what have I got here? All of them breaking into the principal's office. Oh no. Yeah, so if I were you, I would probably stop trying to get out of it and just answer the question. You really think you can get me to stay quiet? You better tell me before I tell the principal.
I decided to stay silent, and I didn't want to reveal anything about why we were actually there. But then suddenly...
Are you trying to see if the principal's hidden your mum's secret beloved dresses for her final runway show?
Wait, what? Hang on a second. There's no way. How do you know? Wait, so you were the one who sent the message, weren't you? You did this just as a joke, didn't you? You played us just so you could get us caught in here, so you could get us in trouble before the final runway show tomorrow.
Message? What message? Look, I have no idea what you're talking about, okay? And, I mean, even although that's a pretty good plan and I probably should have done it, I genuinely am just trying to see if, that's what you're doing in here. I just happened to find you in here. Genuinely, this is completely coincidental. Why can you not just trust me on this? I could easily help you find whatever you're looking for, and then we can all just leave and finish whatever's left of this final curfew. Okay, come on. Why do you not trust me over this?
Trust you? There's no way you actively think that I should trust you. Every single time that I've wanted to, I even get close to thinking about it, you end up doing something that completely does the opposite. You've been out to get me the moment I've been here. You honestly think I don't know how much you had it against me and the team? I don't even know why, but trusting you is probably the last thing I do. There's no way. You know what? The most recent thing I can give is probably what you did. You tried sabotaging me in our group. When me and you were working in the same room that day, that's what I knew you did. You ended up leaving and it was suspiciously quiet for quite some time. You went into our team and you decided to go in that back room, and I didn't take any notice at the time. And so then while I was working, you suddenly ended up leaving randomly. So then when I went to go and check, you ruined our peace. And I was destroyed thinking that I could even trust you. I can't even be in the same room with you without you sabotaging us. So why do you think I'm going to trust you now? You don't do anything that can help us, okay? So you know what? If you really want to, you can just easily just go and show the principal off that. Suddenly then Laura ended up just passing through me, and then she found the login code to get into the principal's computer.
Look, do you guys all mind not gawking at me while I'm actually trying to help you? Otherwise, I promise, I swear I will not be doing this, okay?
She ended up looking all on the kind of files that she had, and then found one where it had the blueprints. This was the smart thing, because then we ended up finding that there was a secret room that was unexplained in Rainbow High. So once we had the blueprints, we decided that we were going to look for the secret room tomorrow and hopefully be able to find out exactly where my mum hid all of her final designs. I ended up briefing everyone and told us that we should all make sure that we're rested up for tomorrow, as it was going to be an insanely busy day, and there was no way that we could get all of this done tonight, as everyone was going to be back into the building soon. So we had to hurry with this. Luckily, everyone was on board, and we were really excited for the next day to finally do our final runway.
Oh my goodness, I forgot which shoe is it?
I literally don't know how things have gone so wrong. The shoes are not matching with the handbag that I got, and I thought that it was going to look so much better than it.
Oh yeah, dude, this is so cool. Do you see that?
Honestly, I know no one's beating us. Our group is going to win. So look at the swag.
Hey, you know that your group is going to be after mine, right? I'm in Laura's team, so I've got to make sure that we're fast, obviously.
Yeah, dude, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, look at these. All the ladies want some of this.
No, here it's only for the crew and the model.
Oh, okay, make sure you get my good side, okay? Look at all these poses. I'm giving you variation, okay?
Oh my goodness, why is this eyeliner not matching on the other side? All I'm trying to do this entire time is just to get it right. It's just not. They're not.
Look at these instruments. These are awesome. We're gonna totally be using the best ones.
This looks incredibly official here. Seriously, I am so glad that we're the ones that are modeling and we're not backstage right now. Hey, girl. What the hell's the matter? You're just looking around at the venue. To be honest, I kind of get it. I mean, this place, it literally looks like some sort of fantasy kind of thing. But you don't need to be so nervous about it. We did amazing on our designs, and you're gonna represent us so well. We're gonna rock this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've just been a bit nervous, but you're totally right. We need to ace this. Time for our final runway.
Welcome, students, parents, guardians, and all. It is a pleasure to be able to welcome you guys to Rainbow High, and of course, it's a pleasure for all of us to be able to see that what amazing students have become and what their designs have told them throughout the whole year they've been with us. It's very upsetting and with a heavy heart to see everybody go, but it is a pleasure for me to be able to announce to you guys our two teams, Laura and Victoria. First up, Laura's team.
Life so nice, luxury, luxury. This is that love life so nice, luxury, luxury. Walking with attitude, influence on magnitude. Yeah, we going up, we a whole mood. Love to see a big win. Hop in the whip for a spin, spin. Headed for the top, yeah. Cute the violins. Glitter gold on a roll. Watch me shine, watch me glow.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Holy, yeah.
What the? I can't believe that. I mean, with all of that trickery and everything they did this entire time, there's no way they managed to pull off such a great design. It does make me a bit nervous. But you know what? Let's forget about that. I know we did amazing. We've got the best people on our team, and we sure are going to rock this. We've absolutely pulled everything we've got out the bag, and I can't wait for us to be able to show off what we've done, because I know everyone is going to want to be us.
It was my turn to go on stage, and then suddenly, that's right, we were not holding anything back. We were in it to win it. We had so many different sets that had taken us weeks to work on, and while I was showing off my designs, everyone was in love, and the cheers were just going crazy. Just then, the principal ended up going on the stage to address all of us and to welcome me and Laura on the stage as well, as we needed to do a few little interviews about our entire production that we all put on.
Honestly, yes, it was so tough, and it was really important for us to follow our theme, you see, because our theme actually was like ethereal, like gods and like just royalty, and that's why there was so much gold involved, and like I came out with a chandelier.
After the interviews, I ended up going backstage and I ended up meeting Avery, the one that I had looked up to ever since before I even wanted to go into Rainbow High.
Hey, look, okay, I know you're probably really shocked to see me, and in a way, I kind of get it. Obviously, I was your judge, and obviously, I'm pretty sure you know who I am based on you being here. But I'm here to talk to you about something really important, as I'm guessing you probably haven't figured it out yet. But it's actually about the message. I was the one who sent it to you, and I know that probably seems like it's a lie, but obviously, I know about it. It's just, I had to send that to you because I know the truth about what happened with all of your mum's designs. Your mum obviously ended up falling ill, and the principal, she ended up keeping all of her designs hidden in this school. She didn't want her to end up showing off anything, and it was really annoying. The only reason I even know all of this is because my mum, she used to be friends with your mum and the principal, Andy and Ben. They just never ended up admitting to it. I've got no proof that the principal did it intentionally, but I do just know she does. She's hidden it in here and hasn't told a single soul, even when all of the media wanted to find out herself. Same thing as well. It was because of someone on the board. They told her they had to, and...
Wait, I don't understand. How is that possible? So it's the principal, she had it out for my mum, or the person who was on the board? And just before I could continue saying anything else, Laura ended up bopping up backstage.
I can't believe that I have to be the one to go and get you, Victoria. Come on, you've got to go on your interview. They're going to be announcing the winners soon.
Okay, look, just remember everything I've said before you go. It's really important that you just don't trust the principal, and you've got to find out whoever's on the board. Like, they obviously work together, all right? You can't trust them. Otherwise, your mother's legacy, it's never going to be found again because of what they did.
Stop. What? That's not the truth. The principal has nothing to do with her mum's legacy.
Wait, what do you mean? How do you know? Which one of you guys are telling the truth?
Me. Look, okay, I know it's going to be hard to believe me or trust me, as I've just had it out to get you, but I promise if you just give me a second, hear me out. I know it's got nothing to do with the principal because it was actually my mum. My mum's the board member you're talking about. she's the one that did it and she worked alone with this. The principal had no idea. And as much as obviously I don't really like the principal, she's never really been on my side for anything. I don't think she deserves to go down for something my mum did. When your mum and my mum were in school, my mum was constantly envious of yours because your mum had a natural talent. She had an eye for things that my mum never could see. So eventually, as they got older, obviously your mum finally became the rich, famous designer that everybody knew. And my mum was envious because her name was never known anywhere. So she decided that, well, as she got older, she had a lot of money, she had a lot of power. She ended up becoming one of the board members of the school. And once, the principal became who she was, my mum started ordering her around. And yes, I know it's not exactly like that, but yeah, technically it worked because when your mum was, not feeling so well, my mum ended up stealing your mum's designs, all of her work, about a week before she was going to show them off, and then she ended up hiding them. The principal actually ended up recovering them from wherever my mum hid them and decided to, leave them here hidden in the school. She explains it all in this letter. I found it that my mum had never given it to you. She stole it, but it was a letter for you.
Once she handed me the letter, then Daphne ended up coming up backstage and telling us that we needed to go on for them to announce the winner. And then it was me and Laura on stage. And yes, you guessed it. Obviously, I ended up winning.
So, did you never end up reading the note? The one that Laura gave you?
Oh no, I definitely did. I ended up going back to my room just to go and breathe it all in. I was really satisfied that I finally got to leave Rainbow High, but it was kind of bittersweet. And obviously, I decided I wanted to read the note that my mum ended up leaving me. I couldn't believe I hadn't had it the whole time. It read,
"Dear my darling Victoria, I'm so sorry that by the time you are reading this, I will not have been in your life for some time. I wasn't aware of my illness when I had you, but once you became 1 year old, it hit me a lot, and I had to be sure you were going to be sorted for life. So I waited until you were about 5 years old, and I sadly had to leave you and your father. And yes, I did not tell your father this, and knowing him, he is most likely mad, but I don't mind. I'm just grateful that he was there to take care of you. I decided to create a final fashion line for a final Cassandra Sterling show, and while your father was aware of my designer name and brand, he was not aware of how large my name impacted the industry. And I must say how insulted I was. But I'm forever in love with him for that. However, I ended up getting my designs taken from me just slightly before the final runway show. I knew I wasn't doing too good, so I had to go to the hospital, and in that, I made my plans to be sure that my designs and fortune all go to you, of course. I understand you might not be interested in fashion, but I doubt that, my love, as you are mine and your father's daughter, so I'm excited to see what will become of your name. Remember to create something for yourself and stand your ground. I love you. P.S. On the back is where the designs are located so you can present them in a show. I beg no museum for them, please. They may be art, but they are to be worn and adored, as will your designs too.
knowing I had my mum's support, even without her ever truly knowing me, it gave me a different kind of feeling. It gave me the strength to know that I could do whatever I wanted. And when I left Rainbow High, I honestly felt forever changed. It sounds cliche, but it literally did change my life, and it honestly made me a better person. I wouldn't be where I was without my mum, but I certainly wouldn't be where I was without Rainbow High. Her fortune definitely helped me be able to kickstart becoming, Victoria Sterling, but at the same time, nothing could really replace the feeling I had at Rainbow High and the friends I made and the connections that I got to create. It was really a magical experience.
That really is amazing. It's crazy how someone who kind of ended up becoming from something to nothing to you. It's a really moving story. Thank you so much for telling me how it all started. Also, I hope this isn't weird to ask, but do you mind if I actually ask you a more personal question? This is off the record.
Oh, yeah, of course. Anything you want, I don't mind.
How did you deal with any of the hate that you had towards you, before you joined?
So you mean when I got the hate before I joined Rainbow High? Yeah, that was mostly because I kind of always look back on that and think perhaps they were just envious of me. I mean, that's what I told you my good friend Becca ended up saying to me. All that time, people were envious of me, even although I was living a fake life. But I would say that you kind of just have to move on from it. It's cliche advice, but if you just focus on yourself and don't really listen to what they've said, then you do move forward. And I'm living proof that that works.
Sorry, miss, but the car's ready for you to leave.
Okay, then. Well, I guess it's best that I go. Thank you so much for this interview.
No need. Thank you. I really appreciate Miss Sterling. Oh, wow. I can't believe even after all these years, she's still just as nice. I don't really know why I ever believed Becca all those years ago. She's always been so sweet, and yet I instantly believed the first thing I could get told just for popularity. Well, it's good to see she's doing good now. I'm glad she managed to see it through. She truly was always a good designer. Oh, wait, I've got to get going. I've got to submit this to my editor.